What's going on, everybody? This is T.224 NYC with Stream Kings TV. We're going to be doing a quick video install and review of another build from the guys over at the Supreme Builds team. This is going to be the Morpheus build. So we're going to just do a quick install and review of the build. We're also going to install this build on its own Morpheus fork of Kodi version 17.6. Alright, so there's a couple different ways we can get this done. Supreme Builds have actually supplied forks for each of the builds that they offer. So this is a really good way if you like to install a lot of builds on your device and have the storage to accommodate the builds. You can have multiple builds installed on one device. So as you can see, I currently have two forks. I have the original Kodi, and I also have the Supreme Builds or SBMC version of Kodi as well. So this, I think I have the Juggernaut build, and this has a Jason Diggs build on it. But now we're going to go ahead and install yet another fork and install the Morpheus build on it and take a look at that for you guys as well. So if you guys are using an Amazon device, you're going to want to do this in ES File Explorer. I'll show you guys how to do that. Go ahead and launch ES File Explorer. Then mine may look a little bit different. This is the Pro version, but essentially everything is pretty much the same with the exception of the color and a few advanced features. So on the left hand side, you're going to expand on the favorite option, click on add. In the path, you're going to type in http://repo.supremebuilds.com/fork. We're going to give it a name. We can call it Supreme Fork, and then go ahead and select the option to add, and it'll say bookmark completed successfully. Now when you want to fetch the bookmark that you just created, you're going to scroll down on the left hand side on that panel. You'll see whatever you named it. Go ahead and click on it. And I think I messed up on the URL, so let me try that again. So I'm just going to it might be forks. Okay, there we go. So we actually have the list of all the forks offered by Supreme Builds. Titanium, they have two different versions, 17.3 and 6. Some of them, they do have 17.3 and 6, depending on what you want to use. So that way, this is the way you would install this on an Amazon device. Now, if you are using a standard box or a NVIDIA Shield, you can simply just go right into your browser, http://repo.supremebuilds.com/fork. I'm not sure if it may have an S on the end. I think it does. Yeah, it's an S at the end, guys. Okay, so once you come up to this list, as I mentioned before, we are installing Morpheus. So we want the Morpheus APK or version of Kodi. We're going to go ahead and click on it to download it. It'll download. I'll just go ahead and select the option to open. Select the option to install Morpheus. Okay, so we're all done. I'm going to go back out to the home screen. should be the last on the left, and you'll actually see the Morpheus icon. And we'll go ahead and launch it. And this already has the Supreme Builds wizard automatically installed, so there's nothing to do. Just go ahead and hit dismiss as soon as you launch it. Anything you want to click or save, I want to save my reel to grid and tracks and my login data, and I guess that's it. I'll go ahead and hit continue. Jump in the build menu. Now you can install any of the builds that are available from the Supreme team. Did I pass it? I think I did. Here it is. So we have Morpheus version 1.3. We have 2 USA servers and a European server. You can click any one of these. And I'll just do a standard install because this is a brand new install of Kodi with no data in it. Morpheus will quickly download, and yeah, that's really fast. It's about 200 megabytes unzip. I like this one. I actually put this one on my son's firestick, and he loves it, and he's kept on telling me, you know, 'cause they recently came out with an update from version 1.2, and he kept saying, you know, how much he loved the build. So, you know, this is one that I got to be honest, I slept on. You know, this is a really small YouTube channel, and I'm definitely trying to grow my audience and get more viewers. So, you know, I'm definitely going to try to expand on a few of the builds that I let slip by, just because I personally wouldn't use them. I typically prefer, you know, the standard Kodi menu. So that's, you know, just my preference, but I have to understand that other people may have different preferences as well. So, you know, I'm going to work on that for 2018. So it looks like we're just about done with the extraction process, or the unzipping process. So about 2/3 of the way done. But that download was surprisingly fast. Alright, unzipping process is complete. We're going to select the option to force close Kodi. Let me go over. I'm just going to move this over, because I'm actually going to install this now and keep it in my arsenal. Alright, so we'll launch into the Morpheus build. So we got a really nice boot up logo. So I'm going to let this go through its process of, you know, updating all the add-ons and building the skin menu and the shortcuts and loading up the widgets. This one does have a lot of widgets, but surprisingly it ran really well on my Android, on my son's Firestick device. So it's really light. It's pretty fast and zippy. So definitely, you know, one to check out, even if you are on a lower end Fire Stick. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. And me, I always like to reboot my Kodi just before I start going through everything, just to make sure everything is up to date and everything. So I'll give it about 30 seconds or so. Let me see if I have an option to. All right. So I'm just going to force close everything. relaunch. Alright guys, here we are on the Morpheus build, version 1.3. We'll start off in the menu section. We have an option for maintenance, add-ons. You have your file manager section. You can pair your reel to grid, access to go right to the Supreme Wizard, see all the video add-ons. You could do a speed test, system information, favorites, programs, and the adult section. So I like that this actually has the built-in speed test. It's actually kind of cool. So we're doing a speed test live. See what we're doing here. Those are not my results. My speeds are definitely faster than that. And once we're done with the video, I'll show you guys. The speed test might be a little bit off. So this showed that I'm only getting a 36 megabyte upload and a 139 download. So yeah, it's definitely off. I don't know, or who knows? Maybe it's not. I don't know. But anyway, back to the build. So they do have a really nice IPTV section with some of the more popular IPTV services. We have Limitless version 2, Gears TV, Reloaded TV, Streams R Us, Red Hood TV, and Area 51X. So the widgets down below are supposed to load. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Okay, so we have widgets. This is the first run, so that's why everything is moving a little bit sluggish, but essentially everything that was up above in the sub menu, they actually have a widget for down below. I've never heard of this Area 51X IPTV service. I'm gonna do some research on this one for you guys, because if you're a fan of my channel, you know I always do reviews on IPTV services. Okay, so that's the IPTV service. And then we have the TV shows section. You can actually search for TV shows. They have a genre section, which you can search by, you know, whatever genre of TV you're looking for. Search by network. And pretty much all the networks are going to be here. It's a very lengthy list. Highly rated. Most popular, people watching, this 911 show is pretty good. My wife got me into this one. Alright, so that's the TV shows section. Next we have the movie section. We can search. We have genres, a little bit more of the same of what's in the TV shows section. We got action, adventure, etc., etc., different genres of movies. Trending movies. Geostorm was pretty good. Top rated movies. And I like the way the background changes based on the movie that you selected, so all the metadata loads up nicely. Most popular, 24/7 section. They do have a 4K movie section as well, with the speeds that are showing on my speed test. I probably can't watch these movies, but that's neither here nor there. So they do have a dedicated 24/7 section. This is you know, some of the best Kids Club, Maverick, and 24/7 News. And they have a music section. You can search by artist, top albums, Billboard charts, etc. Sports. Live events. Skynet, Sports TV. There's no widget for these. Sports replays. My dog is losing it up there. Sorry, guys. UFC and MMA. Sports catch-up. Sports events. Match replays. So if you're interested in watching the Eagles beat the Patriots, you can do so from right here in this section. They do have a dedicated kids section. So it's very nice. So all in all, it's a well laid out build. They actually have their own Latino section as well. So let's see what happens when you click on movies. This is jumping into Elysium. Lots of different content there. So I'm not going to go into you know, clicking on and playing the movie, etc., etc. If you've used Kodi before, you should be familiar with, you know, how to get a movie to play, etc., etc. So this is definitely a really nice light build to keep in your arsenal, guys. If you all are interested, the Supreme Builds does have a very, very large Facebook group. I think they're currently at correct me if I'm wrong, I think it may be 10,000 members, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than that. My phone is dead, so I can't really say how big the group is, but it's a very, very informative place to be if you have questions about the bills, etc. Or actually, I recant that statement, but currently at over 21,000 members in that Supreme Bills group. So definitely check them out. Just for kicks and giggles, I must redeem myself from that horrible, horrible speed test that showed inside of the Morpheus build. I just simply cannot believe what it said. So let's do this directly from speed test, and I think I probably should get about 200 down, hopefully. Come on, go. Yeah, I knew it. It's the one thing I don't play with. It's with my internet, guys. Definitely do not play with my internet. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is T.224 NYC Stream Kings TV, Stream Kings and Queens. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Definitely, please, guys, subscribe to my channel, and definitely don't forget to hit the notification bar to let you know when I upload new content to YouTube.